Hey there, hi, it's me, Stacy Lee and Miss Foxy Brown. Welcome to Mix Format and thank you for joining me. Our mix today is muscle building strength work along with flexibility exercises. Two exercise disciplines that really complement each other. So I'll ask you to focus on your alignment and your muscular engagement. And all of that focus is going to lead to better movement confidence for you out there in the real world. So, I'm glad you're here with me in this world. For today's class, you'll need a high back chair. You could set yourself up next to a countertop or a table or anything that you could rest your fingertips on to help you balance during the exercises, but you'll also need the seat of a chair as well, okay? I'd like you to place your dumbbells onto the seat of that chair. And if you have one heavy dumbbell, bring that into your space. If not, whatever weight you have is fine with me. Just keep your weights on the chair. You'll also need a small hand towel for a couple of our exercises when we move down to the floor, and you'll need a mat or a carpet when we do ab work and some glute work from the ground. When you're ready to get started, meet me in the center of your space. Separate your feet hip distance apart. Inhale and stretch up overhead. Exhale, sweep down. So take up some space. Really reach through your fingers, thumbs back. Exhale, thumbs up, reach down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up and hold. Interlace your fingers and make circles in one direction and circles in the other direction. Separate your hands and now climb a ladder. One arm up, the other arm up. And you see I'm bending a little bit from side to side, right? Really feel yourself stretching from your fingertip all the way down to your hip. Let's have two more. Now both arms up in the air. Slide your hands behind your head and open your chest. And then soften, both arms come up again. Place your right hand on your hip. Stretch over to the right side. You could even bump your hip a little bit further to the left. Now big cartwheel arms up and over. Let's do the other side. So soften your knees. Press your thumb back behind you. Let's do one more round. Reach up, stretch side. Reach up, stretch side. Sweep your arm down. Relax your hands and roll your shoulders a few times. And now shimmy your shoulders out. Soften your shoulders, bend your knees. So this is just our warm-up to increase our circulation, get our joints moving a little bit, wake your body up a bit. Come into the center, squat down and up a few times for me. Thank you. Hold this one down. Place your hands on your thighs. Now draw your tailbone underneath you. You should feel a nice lower back stretch. Ooh, that feels good. And now lengthen your spine. Do that two more times. Draw under and lengthen, draw under and lengthen. And now just step your feet a little bit wider, sit a little bit lower, and twist again through your whole torso. So a little bit more than a shoulder shimmy. All right, come into the center, hinge your body up, and go pick up one dumbbell. If you've got a heavy dumbbell, pick that one up. Now bring your left fingertips to a tabletop or a counter or the wall just to support you. Keep your left leg bent and keep your right toes turned towards me. You'll lift your right leg up and then just come down halfway. So this exercise targets the muscles of your outer leg and the side of your butt. So it's an exercise that we don't practice very often, but it's really a good one for stabilizing our hips and our knees. Keep your toes towards me. You're lifting up and softening down halfway. Let's do it two more times. Lift and lower last time. Exhale, lift and lower. Place your foot on the ground. You could swoosh your hips from side to side, transfer the weight to the other side, and then bring your fingertips to something else or the same chair. I'll just stay here so that you can see me. Soften your knees, toes forward. It's a lot of setup, but it's important. The more you can focus on those details, the more efficient and effective you'll be. So you're just resting your weight on your leg and keeping your toes pointed in the same direction that your nose is pointed. Just halfway down. So lift and halfway down. Notice I'm only holding on with just a finger, right? Just one little touch to maintain my balance. All right. One more time. Okay, let's put this dumbbell down onto the chair. And then bring your left fingers to a chair or a wall. We've got some stretching now. Okay, toes should be parallel. Lift your right leg up and cross your leg. So this is called a figure 4. Now we're gonna stretch those same muscles that we just worked. So hinge back. Lengthen your spine, abdominals engaged. And if you'd like, you can apply some gentle pressure on the inside of your leg. Be sure that your neck is relaxed and the muscles of your face are relaxed. So we want to be certain that when we stretch, even though it might not feel really comfortable, we want to be sure we relax into it. All right. Okay, slowly stand up, uncross your leg, and let's do the other side. So lift your left leg up, knee comes out, and then you'll hinge forward from your hips, lengthening through your spine. Remember, flexibility is physical and metaphysical, more than physical, right? It's the idea, the metaphor behind just the physical flexibility is our mental, energetic flexibility. The more we can focus on just relaxing and giving into the moment, trusting the moment, and the more flexible we become. All right, stand up please, uncross your legs, swoosh your hips, and pick up your one heavy weight. So remember, if you have the same dumbbells, that's okay. Whatever you have is perfect for me. All right, so bring your weight to your chest, squat down, twist right, center, and as you stand, push your weight up overhead. Squat down, be sure that your knees are over your toes. Twist right, center, and then so when you twist, give yourself a good exhale. All right, keep going. We've got time for one more. Okay, bring your weight to your chest. Now we'll squat down, elbows up, twist left. Come back to center, and this time press towards me. So it's a front press. Squat and twist and press. Now when you twist, do your best to keep your knees facing me. So we're just twisting at our waist, right? If you want to watch me, see my knees are still pointed towards you. All right, squat and twist, center. Last time, squat and rotate. And center, and up. Lower your weights down. All right, now if you have one heavy weight, you can put it away. So don't put it on the chair, just put it elsewhere, because we won't need the heavy weight after this. Okay, now come back over to your chair, bring your right foot onto the seat of the chair. Make sure your left foot is pointed towards the chair. Your top leg now is slightly bent, and you'll hinge at your hips and reach your heart forward. Now flex your ankle hard and pull your toes towards your nose. You should feel the stretch in your hamstring, and if you'd like to, you could straighten your leg a little bit more. But don't push yourself until it hurts. Exercise doesn't have to hurt to work, right? You should just feel that length in your leg. Okay, hinge your body back up, lift your leg, place your foot down, and just wiggle out through your hips. Let's do the other side. So lift your left leg up, place your foot on the chair, and you know, it's perfectly okay to keep your knee bent. That's just fine with me. In fact, I'm gonna keep my leg bent this time too, but I'd like you to flex your ankle. So push through your heel and pull your toes towards your nose. And then with a nice long spine, just hinge forward. I feel this behind my leg. I sure hope you do too. A little bit of hamstring flexibility. You know, having good flexibility in our hamstrings will help us to stand taller. It gives us better posture. Okay, hinge yourself back up. Take your leg down and wiggle your hips out. Now pick up 2 dumbbells, 1 in each hand. And now bring your feet together, ankles touch. Thumbs up, we'll make a T. This is one of my favorite exercises. A T shape, and then a Y. Your thumbs turn back behind you. And then a capital letter I with your thumbs back. And then slowly bring your arms down. Okay, so T, Y, I, and slowly down. Okay, T, Y. Now here's another option if your shoulders are tender. You could bend your arms in the center. T, Y, I, and bend if you like. We've got time for one more. T, Y, I, and slowly down. Now bicep curls. Up and down and up. So keep your elbows slightly away from your body. Keep your knees squeezing together. And just start to pay attention. See if you notice that your body is shifting around a little bit. And if that's the case, then engage your seat muscles, your butt cheeks, your butt muscles, and, and engage your abdominal muscles. Yep, and give yourself a really good squeeze when you get up to the top. Squeeze. So even if you're using very light weights, you can still squeeze those biceps really tightly, right? Now we're gonna make a little change. I like you to pump it out, baby. Pump it up, pump it up. Just 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Okay, lower your weights. Now, we're walking over to the chair. Place your dumbbells on the back of the chair because we're going to sit down. Sit down. Okay, right fingers come to the bottom of the chair and then bring your left ear to your shoulder. So this is a flexibility exercise. You're gonna feel this in your neck. Now tuck your chin just a little bit. Lift your head up, hold on with your left hand, and then sweep your right arm all the way over and stretch your side body. And now turn your eyes up towards the ceiling. A deep breath in, and a long exhale. All right, sweep your arm down, roll your shoulders back a few times, and let's make sure we get this done on the other side, okay? So your feet are planted down. You'll hold on to the seat with your left hand this time. That will pull your shoulder down. And now draw your right ear to your shoulder. And you'll feel the stretch in the outside of your neck. Ooh, that feels good. Okay, now tuck your chin just a little bit. And you'll feel that stretch move towards the back of your neck. Okay, and now release. And now you'll hold on with your right hand and sweep your arm up and over. Now turn your eyes up towards your arm. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay, sweep your arm all the way down. It's time for us to return to our strength exercises. We're gonna stay right here on your chair. Okay, you can either bring your hands to the front of the chair or take your arms out to the side. And this would be better if you have tender shoulders. Now step forward and slide your butt off the chair. Engage the muscles of your butt, your glutes. And then I'd like you to drop your hip to one side and sink to the other side. So it's a little dip to the left and a little dip to the right. Now, check in with your technique. I'd like you to keep your neck long. Press your shoulders down. Dip, squeeze. Dip, squeeze your butt. Squeeze. Exhale. Exhale. 4 more. 4, up. 3, lift. 2, lift. Last one. All right, step back, have a seat. Give yourself a little stretch and then push your hands forward. Now reach back behind you and pick up your dumbbells and stand up. So come right up out of your chair, hinge forward and row. 2 very complementary exercises. We worked squeezing up and down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your elbows nice and high and wide to the side. Keep your abdominals engaged. We've got 2 more of these. All right, last one. Okay, you can place your dumbbells down. Place them on the back of your chair, okay? And then stand up. Bring your arms wide to the side for this next flexibility exercise. Your right hand comes up and either to the back of your head or your neck or your upper back. And then your left hand, expose your hand to the back of the room. And now turn your head to the left. Now open up wide. Let's do this the other way. So fold your right arm under and your left arm up. And now turn your head to the right. A deep breath in and a long exhale. Okay, open your arms wide and relax. And now we're going to stretch our upper muscles, our shoulders and our chest a little bit using the chair. You'll place your hands onto the seat of the chair and lean back. So sink your heart down. Now listen, rotate your arms so that your thumbs turn up towards the ceiling. Now after this, we transition to the floor. So we'll use our chair to help us transition, okay? Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sink your heart down a little bit. And then turn your hands flat onto the chair. Shift forward a little bit and bend one knee and then the other knee to lower yourself down. All right, you could stay right here. I'm gonna turn in the other direction. It's a great time to grab your towel if you have one, if you'd like to put it underneath your knees for a little extra comfort. We've got some push-ups here. Now that we just stretched your chest, we've got some push-ups. So open your fingers wide, shift your heart between your hands, toes down or toes up. Let's have 5 of them. 5 push-ups. 4, 3, exhale, 2, and 1. Now hold and come up to your toes for a plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, woohoo, and 1. Lower yourself down, come up to your knees, roll your shoulders back a few times. And now let's move on and do a little bit of supine core work. So come onto your side, move the towel out of the way, slide to your side and roll onto your back. Laying on our back, this is when we're supine, in the supine position. Bring your fingertips behind your head. And let's move into some traditional abdominal crunches. Ooh, so good. Elbows back. So you could work at any pace. If you'd like to go a little faster than me, that's fine. If you take other classes with me, you know that I like to move slowly. So your feet are on the floor, your hips are down, and each time you lift your shoulders, draw your abdominals down. So draw your navel down towards your mat. Let's do 5 more of these. Ooh, I'm feeling these. Last one. All right, relax your head down, bring your arms by your side. You can rock your head from side to side. Now, lift your hips up. Make sure your knees are pointed in the same direction as your toes. And if your knees are feeling tender, you could walk your feet forward just a little bit. Now engage the muscles of your seat. And then just like before, we're going to dip to one side and then lift to the center. And dip and lift and dip and lift, because we can never really get enough butt exercises. I'll tell you why. Your glutes are the biggest muscles in your body, so they deserve a little extra time and care. Let's have 2 more of these. Last one. All right, lower your hips all the way down. Bring your hands behind your head. And now bicycles. So you're twisting your shoulder towards your knee. Twist, shoulder to your knee, twist. Okay, this is a more gentle approach to a bicycle exercise. You're welcome to stay here or go into a full bicycle with both feet off the ground. Now, keeping your legs high will be a little bit more forgiving. Keeping your legs down low will be a little bit more challenging. We've got 5 seconds left. Maybe you want to pick up your speed. All right, bend both knees and relax down. Rock your head from side to side. Okay, I'd like you to take your towel and wrap it underneath your right leg. Straighten and bend your right leg. You might have noticed that our music just got a little bit more relaxing, and you might be saying, hey, Stacy, it's time to stretch. Well, guess what? I'm with you. I heard it. Okay, keep your legs straight. Press your heel towards the ceiling, okay? I hope you focusing on your body as much as I do. I just really love to exercise because I feel so good afterwards. I mean, nothing else compares. So bend your knee, okay? Keep your right knee drawn into your chest, and I'd like you to extend your left leg. Give yourself a good squeeze. A little bit of love, a little bit of a hug. And now take your right knee across your body and lower it down to the ground. So this is called supine twist. We're laying on our back, supine, and we're twisting, and maybe your knee will touch the ground and maybe not. And if this stretch feels a little bit too strong for you, you can soften or bend both knees. And now exhale and relax into this posture. Remember, becoming flexible is physical and meta, more than metaphysical. All right, roll back into the center, both knees bent. Now, you'll take your towel, wrap it underneath your left leg, straighten, and bend. Each time you straighten out your leg, the goal is a little bit more length. So we've got dynamic flexibility and static flexibility, and we've done a little bit of both today. This is dynamic, so we're moving in and out of the posture. Static was when we held our foot on the chair, right? Okay, keep your legs straight, so this is static. Give yourself a little tug here. Press through your heel. Okay, soften your leg, please. Draw your knee into your chest, so give yourself a little squeeze, a little bit of love. And if you'd like to, you can straighten your right leg. Draw your knee across your body. And maybe you can rest it onto the floor. You can actually lift up onto your whole side body to make this happen. Now, if it's more comfortable, keep your knees bent a little bit. And then let gravity do its job. So let gravity kind of pull on your elbow. And if you want to, you can even turn your head, gaze over your shoulder, get that extra little stretch in your neck. Okay, we've got a little more stretching to do. So I'd like you to stagger your legs. Your bottom leg should be closer to your chest. Okay, bring your top arm underneath your shoulder and push your body up. Hey there. All right. So remember, at the very beginning of our workout, we started by strengthening the outsides of our legs. So now we're going to do a little hip stretch, a little bit more than we did before. Bring your feet together. You could hold your knees or your shins and sit up very tall. If you're finding that your back is very rounded, then I'd like you to bring your hands back behind you and draw your shoulders down and lift your chest. A deep breath in. So you did some full body strengthening exercises today. Your shoulders, your biceps, your triceps. Let's see, your chest, your back, your legs. Wow, good for you. We got a lot done today. Soften. Okay, now fold your right leg and cross your left leg in front of your knee and sit very tall. And continue to hold on to your leg, and then just give yourself a gentle twist towards the left side of the room. And soften and come back to me. And now we'll do the same stretch the other direction. So fold your left leg and cross your right ankle over and then sit tall. And then you can reach back with your right hand, lengthen your spine, and then twist to your right. I can't believe that our time is up already. Time flies when we're having fun. Time flies when you're focused on you, doesn't it? I hope so. I hope you are having fun. Uncross your leg, please, and roll onto your knees. Now you can use your chair to help you get up if you want to. Step 1 foot forward or just use your thigh. It's your call. Come on up. Foxy just knows when it's over. Bring your hands to your hips and say to yourself, self, I'm so proud of you for showing up today. You're a slightly different person than you were just 30 minutes ago, and you are moving in the right direction. I'm proud of you, and it was an honor and privilege to be your guide. I hope you had a good experience, and if you did, come back. Come back. Let's do more of this stuff. Let's just keep going. Okay, I teach all sorts of classes, yoga and strength and circuit classes, so keep coming back. Okay, until next time, stay happy.